Can angelfish, mollies, and gouramis actually live together in the same tank without chaos? Today, I'm giving you a look inside my 40-gallon breeder tank and explaining how I made this unexpected mix work.
I have two angelfish in my tank. One is a marbled angelfish, and the other one is a koi. They tend to own the middle of the tank and can be territorial, but not overly aggressive. They're kind of like the peacekeeper of the tank. Next, I have my pearl gouramis. They are very peaceful and docile. They are the slow movers of the tank and mostly hang near the surface, but every so often they tend to swim to the bottom as well. Then there are the three mollies that currently watch over the tank as well. They're Dalmatian mollies. They're active swimmers and they zip around the middle and upper levels of the tank. They bring the life and motion to the party. Unfortunately, though, they're getting up in age, so they have started to lose their Dalmatian spots.
So let's talk about how they actually do get along. And trust me, they get along surprisingly well. It did fascinate me how well everyone in the tank did get along. The gouramis don't bother anyone, they kind of keep to themselves. The angelfish will be curious, but they'll also correct bad behavior from the others. The mollies, they're fast, they avoid trouble, they don't want anything to do with the angelfish because they know that the angelfish will correct their bad behavior. One of the key tips I can give you here is to make sure that you provide enough space and cover for the fish. My layout itself has quite a few plants, and it does break the line of sight and reduce stress from the other fish as well. So let's talk about the actual feeding. I personally like to feed Aqueon tropical flakes to my tank primarily, where in maybe 3-4 times a week I like to sprinkle in a bloodworm cube. I throw in a San Francisco Bay one, I drop that in while it's frozen. I let them all nibble at it. As it breaks apart, it'll go around into the water column. And all of the other little fish that I actually do have in the tank, like the neons and the mollies, they tend to go and hunt that out. And they usually pick up the ones that are on the bottom of the tank itself. I drop the food, the Aqueon flakes. I drop those kind of sporadically across the top, making sure to really spread it out so that way we don't get overcrowding during feeding time and actually go with some of the fish being hungry and reducing the growth of these fish. So if you're thinking of trying this combo, here are my 3 tips that I can give you to actually make these pair work. So tip number 1 would be to stick to a single angelfish or a calm pair. You don't want to overburden all the other fish and stress them out with introducing a fully grown angelfish or 2 angelfish into your tank out of nowhere. If you buy all the livestock at once and put them in your tank and have them grow up together, they seem to all coalesce in a symbiotic relationship. My other tip would be avoid overcrowding and breaking up the tank decor. You don't want overcrowding. Envision 3 sections of your tank: your left, your middle, and your right. You all want them to work together. Next thing I would say is to feed consistently. With the right balance, all of these fish will work together and they'll all be able to live in a symbiotic relationship in your tank. So some Aqueon flakes and some bloodworms will definitely help. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you have in your tanks. I love seeing what you guys are working on. And I've got plenty of videos coming out soon, so keep your eyes out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.